Good morning, guys, and welcome back to the channel. We have Keniel here.
Hello.
Hello. As you can tell, we are not in Germany anymore. We are in Puerto Rico now. We're in Puerto Rico, so we went from one trip to the next. We went to the house for 4 days. So in those 4 days, I was working, I was doing laundry, and I was packing our stuff to get right back out onto the airport, to the plane here to Puerto Rico. We went through JetBlue. That's like our favorite airline. So now we're here in Puerto Rico. I have a shirt. It's just a tube top, but because I'm like this, and I'm like, oh, right here. So yeah, so yesterday we got here yesterday in the morning, and we just kind of stay hang out with family, and I was working, and I'm currently working my laptop right there till noon, and then I have the rest of the day off to go explore. We're gonna go to San Juan, and we're gonna meet my aunt over there. I have a car that family let me borrow, so I will be driving in Puerto Rico with my son. But yeah, so I'm gonna finish up here, and then we're gonna head to San Juan. So hope you guys like.
Hello.
All right, I'll see you guys in San Juan. We are in San Juan. I hope you can hear me because it's very windy. We made it. The garage was full, so I had to take a whole turn getting the parking garage before the parking garage that I wanted. Then there was no parking till all the way on the top, so I was on the 6th floor. Then the elevator wasn't working, so then we had to go through the stairs all the way down. Then we walked to the pizzeria here in Old San Juan, which is really good. I recommend. And then we ate there with my aunt. Then Kenia and I walked over here to El Morro. This is El Morro. And we've been here for a little bit. He loves running around in the grass here and stuff. So totally. And then I was just kind of sitting down, soaking up the sun. And then I know I was in Puerto Rico because we were walking, and before we got to El Morro, and a Jeep rolls down their window. This is how you know you're in PR.
Window.
And he yells, "Mommy, que linda!" And obviously I ignored him, and I was like, yeah, I'm in Puerto Rico right now. So that happened too. Now we're here. Now we're walking across El Morro because we came from that side. We're gonna go walk this way,
and we're still on the grass.
We're still on the grass, and then we're gonna walk over here, walk around a little bit because our parking garage is a little bit further out, maybe a good 15 to 20 minutes walking. So now we're gonna walk this way because it's close over there, and then from there we should be able to see where the cruises usually dock. And I think the Parque Las Palomas is on the way there too. So we'll walk through there, see if it's open, because I know they close at certain times. Not the park itself, because you can still walk in, but like to buy to feed them and stuff. So yeah, so I'm gonna put different clips of what we're gonna be doing. I'm gonna see if I find also stores that make stuff here, like artesanías, because I would like to buy a couple things, but we'll see what we find.
Okay.
So we just walked in. We went to Señor Paleta. You cannot come to Old San Juan and not get a Señor Paleta. This one is lemonade. I didn't want one, but they have a bunch of different flavors. So now we're sitting here at the bench, and then we're gonna start walking down towards where the cruise lines go. And they also have a little placita here where they have some vendors, some local vendors, which we can hear the music already, so we're pretty close by. We're gonna eat this here, and then start walking that way.
Yep.
We made it to the car. So after we ate the paletas, we went ahead and walked around some of the vendors, local vendors here in Old San Juan, and we kind of checked around, and they had a couple of nice stuff, but I don't have cash on me, and I keep forgetting that I need mostly cash when you buy at these certain vendors. So I kind of just looked around. Then Gene went to the playground and he played for a while. He is very, very, very sweaty right now, like everywhere. He's just like sweat. But he had a lot of fun. He made a new friend over there, so he played with that kid and went back to the garage. The elevator is either not working or it's very, very, very slow in the 6th floor. So we had to walk up the stairs all the way to the 6th floor.
And we came sweaty to the car.
And we are very sweaty, yes, because it's hot and we were walking all those stairs.
Too hot. And we almost not water.
Almost no water, yeah, but I ended up buying another one, so we have extra. But yeah, so that was our day. Now we're gonna go head back to my aunt's, and then we're gonna go to the supermarket because I had to buy a couple things. And then that's it for today.
Thank you for everything, and watch the Puerto Rico over here. Thank you again.
Thank you. See you guys on the next one. Bye. I don't know where I left off, but basically we went to Utuado, and we got here after about, it was pretty straight because the street that we took, which I might put a video, I don't know, because here in Puerto Rico there's a lot of holes and stuff, and the footage might be very like how do you call it, like just kind of all over the place, but we did have to take curves and stuff because we were going up the mountain for like a good 20 minutes, and my grandma was already kind of getting nauseous, and I was starting to, but then we got here. So we're here in Parque Ceremonial Indígena de Caguana. So it's basically an indigenous area that is here from our ancestors. So we're gonna go inside and see what they have and all that stuff. Ganil ate his breakfast in the car and he did really good. I mean, he was asking how much longer, but he made it through. So now we're gonna go check that out.
Era pequeña, yo tenía que ir a la escuela a pie y tenía que pasar por el camino. Había una casa que tenía de estas matas, y entonces todas las nenas nos hacíamos collares y pulseras. Yo espero que no me vayan a...
We just saw the places of the Taínos, and we walked around. We were walking and heading back to the exit, and my son is like, ah! I was like, what? Because I was behind him. I was a couple sets behind me. He's like, a frog. I'm like, a frog? Where? And we saw this giant, I mean, giant sized frog. It was camouflage because it was brown with a little bit of beige, and the leaves around it were the exact same color. So I think I'm gonna post it here, or you already saw it, but it was huge. That thing was huge. So now we're just here. We're waiting for my grandfather to walk back this way, and then we're gonna start heading up to the exit that's right over there. And then we're gonna go to El Pueblito, which is the town, and explore, walk around, eat, because it's 11:37, but I'm already hungry. So we'll eat some good food, and then I think we're gonna pass by where my grandfather was born, at least the area, because his house is not there anymore. But we're gonna pass through there, and we might be looking to see if we can find a river that we can go into. So now we're gonna head out and go to the town.
Aquella dijo que iba a hacer unos sándwiches, vamos a ver si ya los hizo. Dos.
You cannot hear a lot because there's, oh my God, a lot of rocks and waves.
Bye. Guys, and we are back home. So we found a river, and we were going up the mountain, and we're like, we don't know where there was a stop or a place where we can park the car on the side of the road so we can get down to the river. Finally, we just said, you know what, let's just turn around, because it just kept going up and up. So we were about to turn, and right there we were gonna turn, we realized the river was right there, and we're like yelling to my aunt, like, stop, like, go through this street, like, I think this is the street that goes kind of down and we can go into the river. And it did, and it was. So we ended up going down that little curve, and she parked the car on the side of the road and we got into the river. So that's those videos that you saw. We were able to get in the river, which was very, very, very cold, like ice cold, but it was very refreshing after like a while being in there. My son didn't get in. He did not want to. He's like, it's way too cold. I did, and I didn't get my hair wet. I mean, a little bit, so that's why it's all wavy now, but it was really fun. And then we just kind of headed back because it is like an hour and a half drive from there to where we are. But it was really fun and very nice. Just kind of walking around, taking pictures, spending the day with like my aunt and my grandparents. That is my grandfather's birth place. So he knew obviously a lot about that city, and you know, he was talking to me about the river and like what he used to do there, and you know, how to tell if like the river is gonna come up in the water, because obviously you can't really tell at times whether or not the river will go up, because it will be raining in the mountains and obviously that water comes down, so you don't really know unless you have experience being in the rivers. So it was nice to hear like what kind of you look out for, and he was just telling me that stuff while we were there, which was nice. You know, spend that time with him and my grandma and my aunt, so that was really nice. Now we're back here. We are very tired. It was very draining. My son fell asleep on their car ride. I slightly dozed off for a couple minutes, and yeah, now I'm eating ice cream, and I'm gonna be eating later, and that's it for today. But I hope you guys enjoyed, even if it was a quick mini vlog, but I hope to see you guys on the next one. Bye.